You know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm like kind of tapped on slot machine roguelikes. We have played so many of them this week because of the gambling roguelikes video. I forgot what it was. I'm exhausted. Okay. I'm all kinds of messed up. It's been a long week. We made a gambling video, been making a bunch of gambling related videos. They're all fun. Go check them all out. Today, we check out Glory on Pluto, which is a game that I want to, like, personally say I'm sorry to the developer right now. I hope that you see this. I have been meaning to play this for, like, 2 months at this point. I have had numerous other content creators reach out to me and tell me, hey, you should play this game. It's really good. And I've been a piece of garbage for the last 2 months. So it's a slot machine roguelike kind of game. I figure why not? This is the perfect time to play it. There's a demo that's live for the Steam Next Fest. I have a copy of the game that may be a little further along. I'm not positive whether or not it is or isn't. I think that it'll probably be pretty close to the demo, if not be what the demo is. So proceed with caution, I suppose. Is Glory on Pluto. We're bringing prestige back to Earth by building our engines and finding glory on Pluto. It's my favorite planet that is no longer a planet that is kind of a planet. Let's do the tutorial. Ease into the journey with a walkthrough of your engine. A walkthrough of the engine and crew. We're all very friendly. Don't mess this up. I think that would be great. Welcome, recruit. We're going to look through the engine piece by piece and learn how to find glory in the darkest reaches. There's a lot going on the screen right now. Yes, it looks like a lot. Okay, yeah. Honestly, I love when somebody encourages me by agreeing with my thoughts. Well, it is rocket science. Let's break it down. Okay, this is my rocket as viewed through my control screen panel. None of those words were in the order that I said them. We need to get this thing going as fast as we can. Current speed is visible on the left. On the right, you can keep track of your top speed during the journey. Okay. This is the main engine. There's a bunch in it. Let's run through some of the controls. First, we have the power and the RPM meters. Okay, that sounds good. Power will keep track of the power you're sending to your engine. The more power, the faster you go. Okay. Our RPM will show you how fast the engine's spinning. The faster it spins, the more power can be sent. So the more RPM, the more power, the more spin. I kind of thought the RPM was just spin, but I guess it's fine. In order to generate the power for our engines, we'll need to place fuel items into these slots on the engine panel. So to get power, I need fuel. So far, a lot of this is just common sense. I'll put this stick I just found in here for now, and you can see how things work. It's a pretty garbage piece of fuel, but that's fine. I don't think that most jet engines are powered by twigs, but I could be wrong. I'm not a rocket scientist. Hover over the stick so we can learn more about it. This is a stick. When you hover over fuel items, this info panel will appear, so you can get more insights into what your fuel item is up to. Stick, it's a cool stick. I can't argue with that, man. It is a cool stick. Power, RPM, and heat that this item will add to the engine. Top left, you see the rarity. Rarer items often more useful. Top right is the main type of the fuel item. Some items will only interact with other types. Okay, brilliant. And then if I have enough delete tokens, I can remove it. Handy for making room for more. Cool. These are the main elements of the engine. Not too tricky, right? One last thing before we take our first trip. I don't feel ready, man. Here we have the all-important engage button. You'll press this to start your next boost. Caution, you'll only have a certain number of boosts in between destinations. If you run out of boosts, the game's over. And personally, I'll be very disappointed in you. That's the worst part. Alright, let's press engage and send this baby roaring through space. So you go, I get 10 fuel, and he's spinning. Interesting. And he spins several times. Okay. I like it. Well, we're going to have to do better than that if we want to explore the far reaches. That's okay. We can see on our distance tracker we've barely moved. Hover over that panel. Yeah, okay. I traveled 135. I need to go an additional 2,865. That's a problem. But we'll get there. Luckily, after each boost, we can choose a new item from the salvage counter to add to our engine. Okay. Normally, you'd get the chance to pick one fuel item from several options, but let's keep it simple for now with a tree. In space, no one can hear you fall. It's a good reference. Our stick was nice and easy, but this tree seems to have extra effects we should look at. Okay, we can see the tree has a chance to spawn either a log or a stick. But what are those symbols in the top right? If you've got eagle eyes, you may have noticed the engine is broken up into parts. I did notice it, but I was concerned, so I just chose to ignore it. Some items have effects that will either affect the segment they're in, the ring they're in, or the whole engine. You may have also noticed the rings have a tendency to randomly rotate after each boost. That means items might not stay in the same segment you've put them in. We did ask the scientists to fix it, but they're a lazy bunch. Now that we understand that, we can see that the tree may create a stick anywhere in the whole engine. It may create a log, but only in the same segment and if there's room. Okay. Remember, you can always hover over the icons on an item's effects if you want a reminder of what they do. Okay, let's try dragging the tree into the engine. Okay. I will drag the tree into the engine. I am going to put it right here. I have no reason to put it anywhere else, I guess. When you place fuel items, you can move them around until you hit engage. Then the item will be locked into place. Round 2, let's start the boost, see what happens with our tree. It made both, man. Beginner's luck or what? We've now got an extra stick and extra log. And now we're generating some power, brother. We're going a little bit. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I like it. Looks like we've got a speed gem this time. It's very exciting. Looks like this has an effect with a new symbol. Let's figure out what that means. Some items can provide bonuses either to themselves or other items. We can see that if a speed gem is placed next to another speed gem in the same segment, it'll boost the RPM by an additional 10 points. Plus 10 RPM to surrounding effect to speed gem. It lasts until the end of the boost. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure that out as we go, I suppose. Shows how long it lasts, temporary, permanent, or a one-shot. So this speed gem will provide a plus 10 RPM boost to any other speed gem in the same segment. Where are we seeing the right here affects the same segment? Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Try and place it in a segment that it has at least one additional free spot. I'll put it there. Added an extra one so we can see the bonuses in action. Let's roll over one of our speed gems to see if we can check what the active bonuses are. You're a plus 20 RPM. Yeah, that makes sense because you have a 10 plus the additional 10 you're getting from the other guy. I've played a roguelike game before. I'm ready for adjacency bonuses, brother. I will say this is a absolutely baller tutorial. You're giving me lore, you're giving me reason for me being here. You're drip feeding me content and mechanics, but you're also giving me the fine comb details as well. I like it. This is a stock panel. Place fuel items here you don't want to use right away. I don't really want to put anything there yet. Data panel contains additional information you might find useful. Okay. Side objectives get more glory to spend at your next destination. Okay. Let's get you going, and I'll catch up with you on the moon. Okay, we're looking good. Godspeed, recruit. I kind of want to now, like, start my own run, right? Maybe this will reach the destination, and then... It did not reach the destination, but that's okay. We get the choice of a speed gem, which is fun. Now, our speed gems did move. We also have a charcoal. 1.5 times power to any of the tree stuff. 30% chance to destroy itself. Has a chance to upgrade... Well, it will upgrade the logs into charcoal if they're in the same segment. So, I mean, this generates us an absolutely insane next round, right? Because you're going to go crazy. These are going to be ramping up on this stuff. We're going to have a new top speed for sure. I love that it's speed and not like rent, right? Because I feel like that we've been in these kinds of games, it's always like money. And having it be speed instead is a very fun idea. Okay, we made it. That's exciting. When you reach your destination, you get glory to mark your contributions to Earth's unwavering yearning for expansion. Once you're happy and bask in your glory long enough, let's move on to the shop. You can spend your glory at the acquisition counter or hire crew members or stock up on delete and restock tokens. Okay, what the frick is this? So the woodsman, he looks like he's got a dependable mustache, and he'll boost our wood fuel items. Ah, okay. So the people are relics, right? They're relics. So plus 10 power to wood fuels. I like it. While we're here, we can stock up on restock tokens. They allow us to generate new options. Also purchase deletes. Very good. Stock up as you see fit. Head back into the void. Yeah, I mean, give me a couple of each, right? I suppose I can do something like this. It'll cost 80 for me. I maintain 47. That's fine. We've been informed there are probably not any aliens waiting for us here. This is Mars, 8,000 distance away. Let's see how things go. Let me show you how the crew members operate, then I'll let you loose on this vast universe. So here's my crew. Oh, I accidentally went off of him. By clicking on the crew member while highlighted, you can set them either on or off duty. Most crew will be happy sitting on duty all journey, but some may benefit from time off. So you're on duty for now, man. Okay, recruit. That about covers it. Remember, there's an engine manual and codex in your pause menu you can refer to. Sounds good. I may pop up from time to time to give you a hint, but I'm very busy, so I may not. I'll be turning the tutorial functions off, so you'll be on your own. Good luck, and may you find glory on Pluto. It's the name of the game, so that's good. Okay. I'm gonna be a little freak, okay? I'm going to abandon the journey. Now that we've done the tutorial, okay? I wanna have a proper run, right? As a cadet. You've got this, though we might turn off some of the complicated bits. Heat's disabled. I don't know what heat is. They didn't talk about it. Let's probably not worry about it. We'll play nice and normal, okay? Bit like Earth, but way smaller. We can't live on it yet. Next destination is the moon. What do we got? I got a seedling. 25% chance to create a carrot, corn, or a turnip. 15% chance to upgrade itself to one of those. Very interesting. We've got a stick. We have a sapling. Chance to upgrade itself to a tree. Stick was, you're just like a normal guy. You're just a cool stick. And then we have a transformer. 2 power and 0.5 RPM after every trigger. Stat gains will last until the end of the boost. So is that permanently? Will affect the stats of this fuel directly. I don't know if that's permanently or not. I'm going to assume potentially. Boost gem is 1.5 times to any other boost gem. Which I guess is okay. I kind of like the speed gem idea. We also do have a Tesla coil, which gives an additional to this guy. I kind of like that idea. So let's put you in, and you impact the section that you're in. Let's send it. So we want to have a creator in the engine. We want to push the RPM past 580, which, I mean, I think is a pretty decent chance of happening right about now. And we'll be able to get power past 400 as well. Now, what is a... You're a creator. The seedling is a creator. Okay. That's fine. Dude, let's go crazy a little bit, right? So this guy has now increased his power and other things. I'm gonna bring in another one. I feel like there's no reason not to. You have created a corn. That's very exciting. Corn is 7.5 power, 5 RPM. And these scale up like a lot as time goes on. So every time they it's only for the round, but each time they trigger, they do stuff. Now, I can't move you now. You're stuck in life. But I think that's okay. Algae. 30% chance to create more algae. You're a dangerous game. You do give 10 power, which looks like that it's good. But you're terrifying. I'm gonna just bring in a sapling. Doesn't really matter where we put it. Right? Really doesn't matter where we put it. And I will go. This is good. We're gonna have all of our special things are good to go here. So we'll get a little extra money at the end of this one. Every item we add is making our speed that much better. I mean, that time it was actually an additional almost 100 that we gained from that. What is amber? This is a common fossil. RPM goes down, but power goes up. I don't know if that's a good idea. Part of me is like, it just like takes some corn. But I feel like that's potentially a terrible idea. The turnip is better than the corn. Right? Corn is 7.55. Turnip is 10.5. So turnip better. I mean, look, in real life I prefer corns over turnips, but I'll happily become a turnip enterprise if that's what matters. I've made it to the moon, so that's exciting. We've got some glory. We're still cruising. Things are spinning. We're going crazy. 1.1 times power. Times is not the word, but 1.1 thousand. 1,100 power. Jesus. Okay. Total glory, 220. Got some people for hire. The farmer. Vegetables add 1 times to surrounding vegetables. I'm gonna take it, okay? I mean, I think that you're good. And we do have some wood fuel stuff, so I'll take you too. Give me some delete tokens. I have fear that I'm going to need those. And then I'll take, like, a couple of these, and I'll move on. I think that's fine. Let's go to Mars. So, now we can start to mess around. Old pot. Shame about the crack. 5% chance to create a ghost. Ghost is just trash, but it's a fossil. It's very rare. I mean, I'm going to tell you that I'm going to bring in a carrot. Because now I'm on my vegetable BS. Because all of the vegetables now add more to other vegetables. I don't necessarily love that you created those, but I also do because you add 10 to the fuel. So we immediately, I'm going to tell you that we ramp the frick up on this one. I mean, that 809 is kind of crazy, actually. And now we have 2 here together. Cruddy ore. Barely even an ore, maybe a rock. +5 to surrounding of these ores. I don't really care, to be honest. Really don't care at all. A speed gem? I mean, I don't really vibe with the speed gem, to be honest with you. I'm gonna hit you with a reroll. You could go charcoal. And I kind of like the idea of it. Because we can now potentially where it lands. And you're a destroyer, maybe? I mean, I think you count as a destroyer, my guy. Maybe not. I guess it would probably say if it was a destroyer. He destroys himself and, in turn, other things by turning them into himself, which destroys. So I like what he's providing us. Now, he did not land in the spot that I wanted him to land, but that's okay. A boost gem, a sapling, a flint. These are not valuable to me. A turnip is extremely valuable to me. I'm going to bring you in. Now, I could do some deletion, right? Yeah, I could delete if I want to. I could leave my tools behind. And if my tools don't dance, and if they don't, you know what I'm saying. Okay, how about this sapling, man? You gotta go. I bring in this turnip. You get the bonus with the corn. We will obviously make it to Mars here momentarily. This is a absolute non-issue. It will be the easiest thing we've ever done in our life. Thank you for the glory, and then start providing me with 1 million coins in the process. One about as good as you can get. So, ending up with an additional 280. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, we got stuff for days. Vegetables add 2 times to surrounding is amazing. I, like, really don't care about you. I'm going, like, all in on these vegetables, and that's probably a terrible idea. Give me a couple more deletes. Give me a couple more. The rerolls are actually quite valuable. So give me... Oh, let me hold on to 6 of each. I'll still save some money. We'll see what we need. Jupiter, 15,000 is what we need. I'm only at 1,000 right now. So we should probably get a little bit better. we should improve on this one. You have the chance to make vegetables. Mr. Stick is doing okay. I still like the transformer and the Tesla coils. I can understand that some of you are like kind of done with them though, Tyler. I don't think they're all that in a bag of chips at this point. I think you gotta say goodbye to the sticks, man. But the problem is that the sticks are giving you some good stuff. But I suppose if you're replacing it with a turnip, I guess it's okay, right? Let's get rid of this, because the tree is potentially creating more stuff. Maybe you should just get rid of the tree. But he's also giving 30 power. We may take a hit for this turn. Although I don't know, man. Our vegetables just got stronger, man. I feel like that they're gonna be in really good shape. We also keep in mind that the faster this sucker spins, the more stuff we get, right? I mean, that did do pretty good. I traveled 5,000. If we touch nothing, we will be fine. The fertilizer. Oh, it's incredible. Veggies get big and strong when they eat their veggies. It increases the value of all of our things. Okay. You leave. Fertilizer comes in. And you are a modifier that the stats gained will last for the entire journey. That's disgusting. That's so good. So now you two will be buffed forever. And then every time that this sucker lands... Do you apply it every time you get probed? There's no way, right? No. It's not every time you get probed. I think it's just like right at the beginning. That's gonna be real damn good, man. And now you're right over there next to another one, so that's perfect. Algae farm destroys algae. Okay, that makes that build very viable. Our charcoal is gone, so let's bring in a carrot. And then I'm gonna tell you, you're probably making it to Mars or Jupiter, wherever the hell we're going, man. One of the planets. You're probably making it there. You're not gonna get 2 speed gems in the engine. But yeah, you did make it there, which is cool. Keeps you in a good position. Unfortunately, our scientists had an issue with their tracking systems, and you're going off-piste. Excuse me. Looks like finding ultimate glory will have to wait until the operation full game is complete. Feel free to keep flying for as long as you like. See how much juice you can squeeze out of that engine. The full game will feature many more items and crew, permanent unlocks and upgrades, new modes to add challenges. I'll continue my journey. Dude, it's a good demo so far. I'm loving this a lot. You're doing some unique things. The spinning of the engine is a fun idea, man. I'm gonna hire you. The phycologist to add more power to algae. That's definitely a build. You might as well increase this guy too. And then give me 2 of these suckers. We're going to Rond Alpha 73.4. Okay, a ghost I don't care about. A seedling I also kind of don't care about, unfortunately. I think that you're kind of useless. Boost gem, more fertilizer is amazing. So let's go. Let's delete this wood here. I mean, he's got 30, man, which is crazy. That's crazy. But the fertilizer, the fertilizer is scaling, man. That's what makes it so freaking good, is it scales us. More RPM would be nice. I mean, it's already quite high. It's already quite high. Wood burner. Interesting. Very interesting. This is also kind of interesting. So the cruddy battery makes my Tesla coils stronger. Well, no, it makes itself stronger, but it also decreases over time. I think that unfortunately it's just not quite good enough. So let's bring in another carrot. I'm going to go full to the moon on vegetables, man. I want to experience what it feels like to have 1 billion vegetables on my screen at once. Are you seeing the RPM? This is This is nuts. Okay, we're almost there. Fractured speed gem. Unstable but fast. It destroys itself on fire. But it gives 30 RPM every time it gets hit for that round, man. I think that this is fun. Okay. I am going to see, your effect is just 2 other speed gems. I'm going to kill a stick. I'm gonna bring in this speed gem just because I'm curious to see how freaking crazy this gets. It's kind of a no harm. We're already there, right? So I'm not gonna stress too much about this. But now the engine RPM is going to speed up to, I mean, it's just freaking flinging itself. Okay, it is absolutely flinging. So brilliant. That's a lot of money. I mean, that's a ton of money. I will say that the amount of money that you get is absurd, right? I can buy whatever the hell I want in this shop. There's never any fear. I have 1 trillion money. Okay, Sende C83.5. I need 7 boosts to get there. I will not need that. I'm just letting you know right now. I will not need it. Delete this stick. Bring in a turnip. Engage with me. Look at the graph from last time. Very weird. In the middle, well, I guess that's when it like slowed down to show me that we made it to Pluto. A little bit peculiar, but that's okay. Yeah, it's flinging, man. It is absolutely flinging. 7,000 is kind of nutty. The great battery. I mean, you seem cool. Coal is just like a frick ton of power. I'm gonna bring in the great battery, man. There is a chance he's going to get a little messed up for this round, but as long as I keep those Tesla coils, as long as it spins them to a slightly different location this time around. That was actually a worse round for me, but that's to be expected. You put yourself not in the right spot, man. So you're actually now getting screwed over on this one. Just kind of annoying. Give me a carrot. Unfortunately, like, you gotta go now, bro. I don't wanna be that guy, but you have to leave. You have to leave because my carrot is simply better, okay? My carrot is simply better. Keep it going. Keep it going. 7,515 is score to beat. I think it's possible. It is not possible. Not even close. Okay. I don't want to live in this life where we're getting worse over time. Give me this. Plus 2 seconds to length of boost. Yeah, okay. Or we'll destroy any biofuels. I'll just leave. Domain C55.6. These have to be just like randomly generated to let me keep going forever. I could be here for the rest of my life just making my build slightly better. Tesla coil, nah. Speed gem. Ammonite. I'm interested in the fossils, but I do want to take this speed gem in. This thing is a 3710 right now. It is really hard to get rid of that just to put in another 10. We would lose a bunch of power, but we would get... Like, this will scale up the RPM of this. I don't know. I gotta think about that. I don't think I want to place it yet, so I'm just gonna keep it in stock, okay? I'm sure that somebody could math out exactly what that looks like, but I can't. I'm far too stupid to. Okay, we just beat out our best score by 10 times it. That's pretty cool. Sapling amber flints. I just don't think I care, to be honest with you. More corn. I mean, you might as well. I think at this point, it is probably time to start saying goodbye to, like, the Tesla coil. Bring in the corn. You get the freaking 11 times bonus over here. And then I think, to be honest with you, you have to start thinking about that. It's probably time to just say goodbye to the speed gem. It'll hurt your RPM a little bit, but it's not going to hurt it that much, and I think the power you gain in return is likely even better. You're still getting PBs every damn round. It does feel like my eyes are going to bleed out of my face every time we kick off into space, but I think that, I mean, that's what space kind of looks like. So I think that it's to be expected. I'll take this turnip. It's time, unfortunately. The Tesla coils, they've lived a good life, but they gotta go. Are you seeing like this exponential on heat, man? I'm kind of terrified. I think that heat is probably something that completely changes the way that this game is played, and I'm just sitting here like, give me more carrots. I want more carrots. Give me a turnip. I'm out here like exploding the ship in space where there's no oxygen, but it's still going, man. Okay, give me both of these. I leave. I don't need anything else. Sendeo C21.7. Another carrot. I mean, look, I'll take the carrot. And then, unfortunately, Mr. Speed Gem, it's time. It's also going to be time for the Transformer. We're going to reach a point where I'm going to have to start removing... carrots to replace them with turnips. Because the turnips are... This is absurd looking, man. Are you seeing this crap? We were going 150,000 a nanosecond or whatever the hell word it is. Corn is technically an upgrade to carrot, but it's also an upgrade to this big juicy log that is completely worthless. It's just every multiplier, every time we stack another vegetable next to a vegetable, we scale another like 5,000. This will be past 39,000, man. It went to 56. That singular piece of corn added 17,000 to that, man. Okay, now this is freaking nuts. The veggie tray destroys our lads. You're the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. You don't count as a vegetable, but I don't care because this allows for permanent scaling. So Transformer leaves, you come in, you start absorbing some nonsense, okay? You only destroyed one, but that's all right. This may mean we don't hit 57 this round, but I'm just kidding. We still made it higher than that. I do think that having you be an absorbing boy is it's positive for the future. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're going to take both of you. And then obviously I'm gonna just like take a couple more of those. I have 1,000 sitting in the bank. What do I care? Cruddy or Tesla coil, these are rerolls. You're looking for vegetables. The great Tesla coil. I love that. Love that, but not for me. Boost gem, speed gem, logs. Come on, man. Wood burner, sapling, corn. Okay. I'm getting a little picky, right? I mean, I'm definitely being a little picky. I basically need a vegetable every time, which means that I after this round, I will probably need to buy a lot of refresh tokens. 73,000. I will say that, like, looking at our distance, I'm actually starting to be a tiny bit concerned. The boost token. You don't boost to any of my things though, man. So how boosting can you really be? A carrot. It's okay. I mean, it's entirely okay. You at least added a sapling in return. So now I don't need to purchase something on this wave if I don't want to. The entire screen is getting really large. It's getting really large. Okay. Another veggie tray. No, I mean, I'm gonna tell you that seems potentially like an atrocious idea. Do you destroy every time? And then don't give me anything back? Yeah, you're trash, man. I'm sorry. I thought that you were cooking. You're not cooking. You're ruining me. Just buff my keep my veggies good, man. I thought that was a permanent effect that the veggie tray was gaining. the astronauts are munching on some veggies in space and then ruining my delicious veggie tray. That's a disaster. Okay, frick, brother. Now we're struggling a little. We're still gonna get there. I'm not worried. But we are struggling a tiny bit. Charcoal, amber, seedling. I don't want any of them, brother. I would like really prefer that we don't take any of them. I'll take the seedling. But that's a bit of a tough one. I mean, this seedling is useless right now. Let's destroy you. Let's put in a speed gem. It's at least a couple of extra RPM, right? I don't see any reason to really not do it. And then the numbers just start by going... They're very large. The entire screen, it looks like a lingo puzzle, man. Okay, 113. That was a new high, and we reached our destination, and we still had like a fair bit left to go, so that's good. Take you. Give me... I need restock tokens more than anything on the planet. I'd like to hold 20 of them. Okay, algae, ammonite, veggie tray. Don't even speak to me about the veggie tray. Here I was so excited for it. It's total trash, man. Total trash. Okay, RPM boy, you do have to go. Mr. Speed Gem. We bring in the corn. The children of the... Push the rocket speed past 1500. I think that we'll probably get that. Just looking at our best score of 113,000. I think we'll probably push it past 1500 in the first 10 seconds. I wish I could see it. I can't. I can't see anything on the screen. It's gonna melt my computer into the ground here soon. Amber, boost gem, come on. Turnip. Thank you. Now, it is time to start replacing small, crappy corn. Okay? The end goal is that there's a turnip in every spot on the board. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? It really doesn't matter. I also do think that potentially less fertilizer, more just vegetables is probably the even better scenario. I mean, at least take a corn. You replace a carrot with a corn. Like this carrot right here is not as good as that corn. So bring in the corn. The corn's gonna take like a round for the corn to get better, I think, because the carrot had like some buffs. I don't think we're gonna crack 200. I don't know. We might crack 200. We did not crack 200. It's because that corn wasn't quite beefy enough. Now, this turnip, though, is a huge opportunity. Although, to be fair, they got some spicy carrots. So I'm going to remove a fertilizer to bring in an additional vegetable. That makes the multiplier that much better. This is going to be over 200,000 for sure, and you're going to make it to Pluto. You can't see it because I've entered into straight limbo. This is I'm in purgatory whenever I hit the button. But we have fun with it. That was 247,000, that last one. Which I can't deny. That's pretty good. Okay? That's pretty good. Take some corn. Won't hurt you, brother. It won't hurt you. Then you remove a caro. Bring in a corno. Which is a really corny porno. And then 250 is your goal. Oh god, there was a hitch. I thought that the entire computer crashed. Okay, we've made it to Pluto. That's exciting. Now we're in the yellow level of lingo. It's actually more antechamber, I feel. Okay, we've made it. And this sucker just keeps rising. He just keeps freaking rising. I don't need any of you. I will take more delete tokens because I do need to be able to replace more things. When do I stop, right? Because I think I've proven that I'm past that point of no return here. Like we will man, I'm not taking a carrot. I've been removing carrots. I'm going to re-roll until I get a corn. I mean, I guess I can still do a corn. I got one carrot on the board. A carrot on the board has a plus 170 frickin' 6, though. I mean, unfortunately, I think you remove that corn right there. This carrot gives me 3,400 power. I think that that would be, oh god, man. I think that it would probably be stupid to remove it. Sorry, my cornea is bleeding. It's leaking out blood from my eyes. Okay, take another turnip. Of course. Why wouldn't I? And then, I mean, you remove the one that is the worst. In that case, it's you. We bring in another turnip. I can't help but notice that, like, we're still really far away from the target. Oh boy. The fact that this is what the game looks like, and I'm maybe not gonna make it there, is crazy, man. That is insane. 345. Okay, you have to go. I don't even really know what to do with the fertilizer at this point. The problem is the fertilizer is what's scaling us. If I remove more fertilizer, we actually don't get better. So I need some fertilizer to still get a little bit better. These are not good enough. Boost gem, seedling, carrot. Come on. I'm gonna be honest with you. Corn is not good enough at this stage of the game. I'll take it, but you're trash. Okay. Unfortunately, you're just completely trash. I don't know at this point what actually makes this run better, besides maybe like sunglasses. I think that you're like approaching the peak. I can't take any of these, man. The fact that I have to use a cell token for my damn storage is crazy. You can't skip picking up garbage from space. I would like to be able to skip taking garbage. Well, I suppose this is part of the mechanics, right? Holy crap, man. I've never seen a game that looks like this before. Where they like really dug into the we're gonna make you feel like you are. We're gonna make you feel like you're breaking the game. It feels good. I mean, it feels excellent. It really does. Oh my god. Okay. Every single run feels a little more absurd than the last. It is crazy. We did make it. We had one boost remaining to get there. I have fear that we actually won't get further on this one. I don't even know what that means. So I'll take you. I mean, all of these do not matter, I suppose. I also don't have. I don't got much more to my name here in terms of money. Cyclone A 6.11. I don't think that I'm making it to Cyclone A 6.11. I hope I do. I really do. But I don't see this one happening. I don't even know what I want, man. Like I'm clicking, but I'm not sure what the value add here is. You could remove this to bring in a corn. You could remove this to bring in a corn. Now you have no permanent scaling, okay? So you're basically just saying, you know, I can get this exact scenario every time. It will probably be our best because of adding those two other things. The entire screen's white. I mean, that was 514,000. It barely did a lick on the bottom. And that's how you know that we are screwed, okay? That's how you know that we are screwed. Because I'm gonna do pretty much the same amount on this one. Nothing's going to change from this scenario. So it'll be approximately 514. And it's just a matter, I guess I can skip by just pressing the button, man. Okay. I was like, they're letting me click it. Let me do it. I'm gonna bump the visual speed up to 2 times. Oh, I'm having a stroke. That's good. Okay. Still 514. I'm mainly just going to look on the right and see if they give me a turnip. And if they don't give me a turnip, I can't believe that this is running, like, respectable on my computer, doing all of that. It's crazy, the power of a nice PC. this turnip, you're better than this corn by ever so slightly a little, right? You're not making it to the next location. But I'm not too concerned about that. What a weirdo, the little ghost man. I don't know what his vibe is. He's just looking at me funny. Okay, dude, let's talk about the game a little bit. I like it a lot. I really do. I know that we're in like the easy mode. I'm very intrigued by what heat is, because I think that definitely, like, we're maxing out the heat every single time. So I'm sure that there plays into like a bit of balance that you have to have between stuff. And then obviously, like, you know I'm gonna say it, and it's already straightforward. It just needs more content, right? You gotta give me. I kind of see there's like maybe 5 viable builds in the game, because you have each of the types, right? So you've got an electric build that is using these. You have the speed gem build. You have the like wood build. You have an algae build. There's a couple more. You have a fossil build, and then you have the vegetable build. Biocompressor, brother. We never saw your ass. Yeah, we just never saw you. You were what I needed the entire time. You're what I thought the veggie tray was. You just aren't permanent. It's just for the round. You would have been... We could have gone places with you. We could have gone to the damn moon. I mean, we went past the moon, I suppose. But we could have gone... We could have gone to Crazy Zone. This is what excites me, man. Look at all of these people we didn't see. And look at all of these items that will be in the game. This is what makes a good demo, okay? I mean, this is not me trashing the game by saying it needs more content. I'm just saying that in the full release, it needs more content. A demo is not meant to be show all your cards. Literally, in some cases, if it's like a deck builder or something. I love what this game's doing, and I love the design. I love the vibes of it. Like, they've really managed to capture the slot machine roguelike in a new way that I've never seen before. And it gives you that like big number feeling, and it feels really, really good. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Thanks for watching. Some glory on Pluto. I think at this point, this is the last video I'm recording before I leave on my trip, and like the last gambling roguelike I'm doing. So hey, it's been a good week. Hopefully, I mean, I haven't seen the stats on any of this stuff yet, but it's been fun making this content, and I look forward to more themed weeks in the future and more content. I'm planning on playing some funky games when I get home. Kind of make end of June, beginning of July more of a Olexa plays whatever the hell he wants area of the year, because we've been on a grind for a little bit. So stay tuned. Some fun stuff coming. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.